Hello everybody and welcome to my channel today. Today I'm going to be talking to you about IRU, also known as locust bean. It's a really interesting one, so let's get started. So IRU is actually fermented locust bean, also known as Parkia biglobosa. The source of IRU is a perennial deciduous tree that originates in West Africa and is related to the plant family known as Fabaceae, which includes beans, peas, and legumes. It is perennially grown for its pods as well as its sweet pulp. It's also known as carob. Now, if you haven't watched my episode on chocolate, the link is in the description. I do mention a little bit more about carob than I'm going to mention today, so if you're all interested in learning more about carob, take a look at that episode. It's a very important condiment in Nigerian cuisine. In the West African ethnic group known as the Yigbus, it is known as ojiri or dawa dawa. There's a couple different ways that you can use IRU. I'm going to turn mine into a butter for a dish that I'm preparing for my lunch. Now, the one thing I have to say about this spice is it smells terrible. Literally smells terrible. I've softened up the seeds with some boiling water, and I'm going to put it in a pan with some butter and heat it up that way. And I'm hoping that the way it smells is not going to be the way it tastes. Now, some people have described the taste as smelling sort of like, I'm going to say probably Parmesan cheese comes close to it. Other words that have been used to describe it are smelly feet and body odor. Those smells come from the tannins created from the fermentation process. This is IRU, and this is what it looks like. And trust me, you do not want to smell it. I'm actually just not breathing, so I don't actually smell it. I had to leave the house earlier after I had soaked this in hot water, and I came back, and the house smelled like this product. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, while that is the way people say it smells, its taste is much differently described. Some describe it as miso, or chocolatey, or umami. I guess we'll see. Just a couple quick words on the health benefits or the nutritional profile of IRU. They are high in protein as well as in natural fats. Some suggested culinary uses for IRU include using them like dried mushrooms or other dried natural sources of glutamates. So traditionally, they are added with hot water to soften, or alternatively added directly to soups and stews. One of the most common dishes IRU is used in is locust bean stew. Some things that IRU pairs well with is garlic and onions. So my application today for this spice is going to be used, as I said, as a butter. And I'm going to place it on top of scrambled eggs with sauteed lion mane mushroom, wild mountain cumin, whipped goat butter, and wilted arugula. So let's go. To the arugula, scrambled eggs, sauteed lion mane mushrooms. Just gonna top it with some whipped goat cheese that's been spiked with wild mountain cumin, and then the IRU butter. As mentioned, my goat cheese was spiked with something called wild mountain cumin. This is my first time trying this cumin, and I have to say, amazing, amazing. But I'm here right now to taste this mixture. I've never tried IRU before, so this will be an interesting experience. I made sure to add a couple of the actual beans on here as a garnish. It's actually not bad. I saved a couple aside just to see what they're going to taste like on their own. They do not taste like they smell. There is a hint of chocolate. The texture is really nice. It's very cooked bean texture. Yeah, but there's a smell. The smell just still there. So I think I'm gonna throw the rest of them on top of my dish here and have my lunch. Thank you for watching my channel. I hope that you learned something. I definitely learned something. I'm kind of excited to see what other applications I can use that IRU for. Thank you for stopping by my video today. And as always, have a wonderful day. Also known as Parrrel biblibosa, Parrrel biglibosa. It's also known as Parrrel biglibosa, Parrrel biglibosa.